Welcome to students. Today we discuss in finite element method the development of theory. In development of theory, today we firstly discuss about solvers. When FEM is used for solution of static problems, we get a set of simultaneous linear equation which can be stated in the form of K into E U is equal to F, where K is the stiffness matrix of a structure, U is the displacement vector and F is the load vector. So K11 U1 plus K12 U2 dot dot K1n UN is equal to F1, where the coefficient of Kij and the constants Fi are given. The requirement is to find the values of Ui if they exist. In writing in the matrix form, K11, K12, K1n, 2 Kn1, Kn2, Knn. So U is equal to U1, U2, Un. Fn is equal to F1, F2, Fn. It is necessary to note that in the finite element analysis, the order of matrix K is very large. Matrices associated with linear systems in the FEA are categorized as sparse and have very few non-zero elements. Fortunately, in most finite element applications, the matrices involved are positive, definitely symmetric and banded. The methods are available for solving linear equations can be divided into three categories: direct solver, iterative solver and model solver. So in direct solver, most direct methods for linear systems perform as LU factorization of the original matrix and try to reduce the cost by minimizing fill-ins, that is, non-zero introduced during the elimination process in position which were initially zeros. A typical sparse direct solution solver for positive definite matrices consists of 4 phases. First, preordering is applied to reduce fill-in. Two popular methods are used to minimum degree ordering and tested discrete order. Third is the numerical factorization. The forward and backward triangular skips are executed for each different right hand side. The fundamental method used for space solution is the Gauss elimination method. So there are different methods like Gauss elimination method, iterative method, Gauss-Seidel method, then precondition gradient method, Cauchy's methods, after this model solver method, and after this there is stiffness matrix methods. These are the different methods. Today we discuss about variational approach for Rayleigh-Reed's method. In Rayleigh-Reed's method, this is an analytical method of determining approximate solution for a given problem. It is a type of continuum method or non-discretization method. The steps involved in Rayleigh-Reed's method is to formulate potential energy functional for a given continuum for body, assume a displacement function satisfying the boundary conditions, substitute displacement function in a potential energy functional, minimize potential energy functional to get equilibrium equations, determine unknown displacement, strains and stresses. This is the development of Rayleigh-Reed's method. Also, there is one method is Galen's method. In Galen's method is also very good method. In this Galen's method, there are some methods like it is a method of weighted residual and used to find approximate solution of differential equations. Also, steps involved in Galen's method is: step 1, formulate the differential equation of equilibrium. Second, assume a trial function which satisfies boundary conditions. Also, in step 3, Substitute the displacement function into different equation of equilibrium. If the function assumed is exact, then the equilibrium equation is satisfied. If not, the difference due to the approximate function is noted as capital R, where R is residual. And step 4 is determine the constants of the function used by Galton formula. Integral 0 to L f1x rdx is equal to 0, integral 0 to L f2x rdx is equal to 0, where f1x and f2x are the functions of displacement model. In step 5, knowing the constants of displacement function, determine the unknown values. So this is the development theory of Rayleigh-Ritz method and Galton methods. In 1D rod element, to understand and solve 2D and 3D problems, we must understand basic of 1D problems. Analysis of 1D rod elements can be done using Rayleigh-Ritz and Galton method. To solve API problems, same are modified in the potential energy approach and Galton approach. In 1D rod elements, loading consists of three types: body force F, traction force T, point load Pi. In body force, distributed force acting on every elemental volume of body, that is self-weight of body. In traction force, distributed force acting on surface of body, that is frictional resistance, viscous drag and surface. In 1D rod elements, element strain energy, element stiffness matrix, load vectors like element body load vector, element traction force vector. So this is equation element 1 and equation 2. This is the diagram of 2D truss. This is 2 degree of freedom transmotion, modified stiffness matrix and methods for solving. This is the 2D truss equation, transmotion matrix and discretization. This is 2D truss equation. So today we discuss about Rayleigh-Ritz method and Galton's method. So thanks all of you.